Students, in this video, we would be discussing about various kinds of risk that should be considered by a purchasing manager when they are going to select either vendor or they are going to purchase raw material, spare parts for their organization. There's certain kind of risk that has been associated with the purchasing activity, and the purchasing manager need to take care of all those kinds of risks. So first kind of risk that is being associated with the purchasing and the purchasing manager need to take it into consideration is inaccurate internal need analysis. So that is a very elementary error that has been happening. The organization may have accessed the requirement which is inaccurate. Either they have overrated the requirement or they have underrated the requirement of the raw material. So in that case, what will be happening if the requirement of raw material is overstated? So in that case, you will be having excess purchase of raw material, which may not be utilized for the production activity, and it will be laying in your warehouse. In that case, you must have blocked your capital into the raw material, which is not utilized for the manufacturing activity. Or in the vice versa case, when you have understated the requirement of raw materials, in that case, your production will not be as per the requirement, and in that case you will be having some dissatisfied customers. So it is a requirement, it is the basic condition that a purchasing manager need to make sure the need which is being accessed and analyzed by the other department has been done accurately. So but there are chances, you cannot be sure each and every time. Maybe you have taken due consideration when you are analyzing the requirement, but that consideration and that analysis may be inaccurate. The market is very vulnerable, it is dynamic, and it may respond dynamically. So maybe you have done each and everything in a right manner, but the market has responded in a dynamic manner. So that's why whatever analysis you have done has become inaccurate. So the purchasing manager need to consider it, and this is one of the risks that purchasing manager should assume when they are going and doing purchasing activity for any organization. So there must be proper formats, proper analysis, past data need to be analyzed. Software can be utilized to calculate requirement of raw material. So based on past data analysis, the requirement of raw material, current requirement of raw material can be accessed and calculated in a more accurate manner. Second risk is poor vendor selection. That is something the due consideration required. If the vendor which you select is not an appropriate vendor, the goods which they are selling is not of good quality, or if they're supplying you a good quality product, but the timing is not accurate, you required goods in 1 week and the supplying in 2 weeks, so you are having a lag of 1 week. So in that case, if you're having a poor vendor selection, so that hampers your manufacturing activity, that hampers the market benefits. You may be losing the market, or if you are having, if you're supplying properly to the market and the quality is not up to the mark, so again you will be losing your customers. So poor vendor selection is one of the risks that a purchasing manager should be think of, and a proper analysis system for selection of vendors should be placed in the organization so that the risk of poor vendor selection can be avoided. Next type of risk is disorganized vendor management. So there may be case when you don't have proper communication with your vendor. You may There may be case you have not communicated to the vendor the requirement. You may have disconnected, or you are not communicating your vendors frequently. In that case, vendor may be having a feeling that you are not willing to work him in the future. In that case, you may be losing your vendor. So disorganized vendor management going to hamper your manufacturing activity. Since if you are not having a proper communication, proper vendor management system into the place, so the vendor may not be willing to deal with you, or if they're willing to deal with you, but they are not able to deal with you since they have shifted the working from you to someone else, since you have not communicated your requirement in a proper time frame. So disorganized vendor management going to hamper your manufacturing activity. So in that case, if your supplier has been shifted to some other organization and he's not willing to supply or he's not able to supply to you. So in that case, you will be again going and looking for a new vendor. So in a short span of time, when you require immediate raw material, you will be searching for the vendor. And if you require immediate vendor, so either you will be paying higher prices or you will be getting a lower quality product. So either thing can happen. So there should be a proper vendor management, proper communication should be happening. The proper requirement and the need should be conveyed to the vendor in a proper time frame so that proper arrangement of raw material can be done at the end of the your supply. So next risk which we assume is non-compliance in crude contract management process. So what happens is, suppose you have drafted a contract, there are certain conditions that need to be complied with, but those conditions are properly drafted, or the conditions which are mentioned in the contract are not don't have any context to the current condition. So if the conditions for which that contract is drafted are not properly mentioned in that particular agreement, so in that case, you won't be able to force the supplier to do all those things which you're willing to do. You're expecting the way supply should go for. Since you have not drafted the contract in a proper manner or the conditions which you have drafted are not well explained. So in that case, the ambiguity situation may raise, and in that case, the performance of organization may suffer since the supply of goods may be not up to the mark. Next is risk is error prone manual entering processing. So it is something which is clerical error, but this error may hamper the manufacturing activity of any organization. We can explain it since if you are going and entering the data in a manual manner, and there may be case the the name of two suppliers may be resembling, but the spelling may be different. So suppose you are having two suppliers and their name is Ajay Enterprises and one organization name is Ajay Kumar Enterprises. So you are having two different vendors. One vendor name is Ajay Enterprises, other supplier name is Ajay Kumar Enterprises. Suppose Ajay Kumar are selling a different kind of product, Ajay Enterprises is selling a different kind of product. But manually, when you are entering and you're dispatching the order, and you suppose the order should be given to Ajay Enterprises, but due to error, you have uh, forwarded that order to the Ajay Kumar Enterprises. So Ajay Kumar Enterprises may be their case that for a longer time period, uh, they have not responded. They have not responded uh, to the defected order in a proper manner. So in that case, you will be expecting the goods and it will not be delivered since you have given the order to the wrong supplier. So this is the Intel manual interprocessing error that can be happen and that should be taken care of. And the last risk is delayed in procurement. So there may be case the supplier is not supplying goods on time, or the order which you have placed it is not placed on time. So the production department may have accessed, analyzed, and give you the requisite requirement of the raw material on time, but you have not placed that order on time. Or maybe the case you have placed the order on time, but the vendor is not able to dispatch, or not selling, or not supplying the goods on time. So that is one thing, one kind of risk that may be there.